Today we're going to learn how to make a movie in PowerPoint on a Mac computer. Get ready, should be fun. As they say, let's get it started. Sorry about that. Just getting it started in here. The first step really is to get everything organized so you're ready to make the movie. There's two other files outside of PowerPoint that I know I'm going to be using. I know I'm going to be putting some photos into my PowerPoint. So I'm going to go to iPhoto, and to get organized, all I'm going to do is down here I can make a new album, and in that album I'm going to drag the photos I want to use so that way they're easy to find once I'm inside of PowerPoint. The same thing needs to be done if I want to add movies inside of iMovie. In iMovie, what I've done is I've already created two projects, Practice and Practice 2, and what I've done is I've dragged clips up to those of a movie that I'm going to be using. The only thing I need to do and make sure I can do before I'm able to use these clips in PowerPoint, I need to go up to Share, and I need to be able to share it to my media browser. And what I do is I select what size I want it. For this, I'm just going to put medium, and I'm going to press Publish. By doing that, it prepares the project and makes it able to be used in PowerPoint. Great, you're done with step one, but now it's on to step two, which is really getting into PowerPoint and using it to make the movie. Here we go. Okay, now it's time to start using PowerPoint. So what we'll do is we'll go Open PowerPoint. The first screen that comes up is a title screen, so we'll add a title. I'm going to title mine My Nieces. Subtitle Future American Idol Winners. And then I don't like the plain black and white look. There's plenty of themes to choose from. You go to Slide Themes. In fact, there's pages of themes to choose from. I happen to like this one right here, so that's one we'll use. After the title screen, we'll add a new slide. If you're familiar with PowerPoint, all this is exactly the same as using PowerPoint. On this next one, I'm going to title this one Mecca and Kyla. That's the name of my nieces. And you know, I like this to be centered. There's a toolbox up here we can use. When we click on it, there's all sorts of things you could change. I just want to align it in the middle. And now down here where it says click to add text, you can insert a picture from a file or a movie or a table. You could also do that by going up here and insert picture. Either one of those works. Remember, we had organized everything in iPhoto, so I go to Photos. In fact, it's already down here on my PowerPoint pics. Makes it easier for us to find. We insert that in there. Alright, slide's done. The next slide, we're going to do the same thing where we add a new slide. Again, I'm going to add title. This one's just going to be called Mecca because this is just going to be her little clip. Again, I want this in the middle. I can turn this in any color I want. Maybe red looks good, right? And then this time, instead of adding a picture, I'm going to add a movie. So I'd go to Insert Movie File. Remember, we'd already gotten our movies ready to go, so I'd go down here to Movies. The one with Mecca is actually the one that says Practice. See, it comes up down here. I actually have to highlight it. That way I can choose it. Once I hit Choose, it asks me how do you want the movie to start in slideshow. I'm going to say automatically because I'm just going to save this in movie. And now I can keep going and doing the same thing, adding new slides and then changing what I put in each one of those. Alright, I've added a few more slides. Now I'm ready to save it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to File, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save it as a normal PowerPoint. The reason for doing this is if I ever want to go back and change anything, it needs to be saved as a PowerPoint, because once it's saved as a movie, you can't do that. I can save it to as nieces in Documents. I just save. After that's done, now here comes the time where I go down and you see one of the choices is Save as a Movie. Same thing, it'll give me the name I just used, but the only difference is it saves as a movie file. Again, Documents. I could change some options, but everything looks good. I'm going to save it from there. Now that it's saved as a movie, we can now use it inside of iMovie. Let's go there. I'm now going to go back to iMovie, and in order to put the movie I just made in PowerPoint into iMovie, I need to go to File, Import Movies. There's different choices to choose from. I'm going to go to Desktop, and it's the Nieces movie. I'm going to create a new event for it to come into that I simply call Nieces, and I'm going to import. This process really only takes about 1 minute. Once that's finished uploading, you'll see underneath the event library that the new event Nieces has shown up. To the right, you can see the preview of the PowerPoint movie we've just made. And from here you can use it in iMovie just like you would any other movie. You can edit it, add sound, add anything else you'd like to it. But in order to share it and create the final step in the movie, you need to turn it into a project. So up here I've turned into Nieces. And what I'm going to do is come down here, I'm going to select the entire clip, and then I'm going to drag that up to there. That way I now have the project Nieces and its entire movie made from PowerPoint now in iMovie. Ready to share, edit, and do whatever else we'd like with it. That's it. Now enjoy the final product.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Having no ABCs. Next time sing with me. The fire and on the wall, a spout and down, and the wind and water, fire.